Last week, we had our cabinets delivered to our house. Super exciting. And they've been sitting in our porch for, the last 6-7 days. So today, we are going to unbox them and look at them and set them up in our kitchen. Why don't you come with me to my kitchen? Here we are, right behind me. Pretty cool, right? Right? Brandon's like, please stop filming so we can just unbox these boxes and check out our cabinets. These are the instructions. Really, really descriptive. So this is where, right there, that's the cabinet we just did. Right there. You can see it in the corner behind me. Our first one's done. This is a cabinet right there where Brandon's standing. Is this cabinet right here. 2 down and a crap ton more left to go. We just finished installing the Lazy Susan cabinet according to our layout. Right there. So far today, we've done 1 cabinet. And how long did that take us? Like 2 hours? It took us 2.5 hours. So that one was the most complicated cabinet of them all, I think. We have 1 more cabinet, which is gonna go right here for the main kitchen area. And then right here to my right is going to be the bar. So this cabinet right there behind me is a really cool cabinet because it faces the outside of the kitchen, as you can see. It's gonna be the base of our peninsula. So from this drawing here, it's kind of hidden, but there's the dishwasher and then this cabinet. So that cabinet right there is just gonna have drawers for storage and various other supplies. So it's gonna really be facing the dining area, but it's gonna be like super functional. And I think I like that cabinet the most because it's hidden, but it's like super functional too.
We have 24-inch cabinets, but we need them to be 18 inches deep for our bar area. So we're going to cut the sides down so that they are 18 inches deep. So we're going to take it off the front edge because there's a dado joint on the back edge and we don't want to mess with that. So we're going to take the brackets off the front. We're going to cut 6 inches off and then we're going to add the notch for the toe kick, put the brackets back on.
The reason why we are cutting down these cabinets and we didn't order them to size is because they were like $600 more expensive to get them in the custom 18-inch size that we needed for our wet bar. And we were like, F that, we'll just cut them down ourselves on a table saw and just save the $600. This cabinet right behind me, the one we just finished doing, according to this drawing right here, this area right here is what's behind me. And the cabinet we just completed was this center cabinet right here. All right, the last cabinet of the day is finished. It is 7:48 and Brandon's behind me cleaning up with my parents. And that cabinet right there, the one we just finished, is gonna be aligned with all the other cabinets. We just can't put it in all the way yet because the drain lines and the water lines for the sink are like poking out, so we have to cut holes to fit them through. But that is going to be this sink cabinet right here. We just finished our first white upper cabinet and it was the corner cabinet. And as you can see from our photo drawing here, our rendering, it's this corner cabinet right here that we just finished. You can actually see it, you can see it better in the overhead view. This one here. Woo! All right, let's try this again.
One more time.
We had to take a pause because Brandon was a little hungover last time.
I was hungover.
The one we just did, that cabinet right there, it's just one of these two right here. But we just have to switch the glass door out and we'll be fine because the glass door came separately. So it's all good. We just finished up with these cabinets right here. You can see that they are both have a solid door, but the glass doors came separately, so we will replace those too.
These white cabinets, not as nice as the gray base cabinets. The plywood just feels cheaper and the hardware feels a little more poorly assembled. We have to move like 1 in every 4 brackets because they weren't straight or they're preventing the cabinet from going on. Stick with the stained grade cabinets if you go with the RTA store.
Okay, so we just finished the 2 cabinets that are on either side of our stove. So this guy and this guy right here. So between these 2 cabinets here, the 2 15s, and then finishing the other one we started last night, so 3 15s, we did 5 cabinets tonight. Now it's time for a glass of wine. All right, so we just finished one of the bar cabinets. So here's our drawing. This area right here around the bar, it was one of these cabinets right here, which the bar is actually right there physically, but in the drawing, we have 2 equal upper cabinets and we have a center cabinet. So we just did one of the upper side cabinets.
We had to take the brackets off because they didn't line up, but you'll see here, the plywood split. The bracket didn't line up, it actually pulled it apart. So now we have to glue and fix that before we can continue assembly.
Okay, that was the second bar cabinet. Where are we here? Right here. One of these, it'll go on either side of the bar. We just finished that one, so. We're getting close, Brandon, we're getting close.
We are getting there. That is a fact.
So we just finished the final upper bar cabinet. It's the one that goes right in the center. This one right here. The glass doors are in a separate box, so this one, as you can see behind me, has solid doors, but we'll switch them out when we install them. So, pretty good, Brandon. High five. We just finished the second to last cabinet. That right there behind me, that's actually tilted like lengthwise because this cabinet is gonna go right here above our stove. So we're hoping that our microwave will fit in there. And the refrigerator cabinet we have here, however, it is the wrong depth. So we have to exchange it for the proper depth. So Brandon coordinated that with our sales rep at RTA. And so once we make the exchange, we'll be able to finish the final cabinet, and that will be the one above the fridge. But for today, we are done with assembly.